So after the corrupt bargain, Jackson and his supporters are furious. They are prepared to battle and fight. John C. Calhoun actually switches sides from John Quincy Adams to Andrew Jackson. As John C. Calhoun's kind of interesting character as well. He'll kind of just be sliding around back and forth between everyone and his own agenda. But in the election of 1828, the Democratic Party, Jackson and his supporters, win easily over John Quincy Adams. And the start of the Jackson age, the age of Andrew Jackson, his changes, and the first real common, simple man to be president, or at least that's how he portrayed himself, will begin. There's John C. Calhoun. Again, he was vice president under John Quincy Adams, and he'll switch to Andrew Jackson. There's John Quincy Adams. John Quincy Adams had a miserable presidency from 1824 to 1828. But he will actually come back and later become a very effective member of Congress. The campaign came down to personality. Andrew Jackson played up the idea that he was a hero, a hard worker, that he came from his one-room cabin. He was a Southerner. Adams, he was well-educated. He was rich. His dad was president, but he wasn't that likable. Andrew Jackson was very likable, and that gave Andrew Jackson the advantage. The campaign was extremely ugly. They said horrible things about each other. They told many, many lies in the newspapers and in their speeches. They attacked each other's characters, so really not much different than today. But in the end, Andrew Jackson won, and there was a huge celebration. Many people were very, very happy. The common folk were very, very happy that what they perceived as one of their own had taken over the presidency and had the opportunity to lead the country and look out for the common man at the same time. Andrew Jackson immediately made some big changes. He was known for what is called the spoils system, and you want to make sure you have that down. Basically, he said to the victor goes the spoils. So this means if you win, you get the rewards of victory. And he immediately fired all of the workers that were under John Quincy Adams and hired his own friends and advisors in their place. And so he took care of people who supported him, and that was called the spoils system. And if you didn't support him, you were out. He had a hard time getting along with his advisors, his official cabinet, the official people he hired to advise him. So he often took most of his advice from his friends, an informal group of his trusted advisors led by Martin Van Buren, which is called the Kitchen Cabinet. And they were called the Kitchen Cabinet because they would secretly sneak through the side door of the White House or the kitchen door, so no one would know that they were meeting with the president. And this group of people would make a lot of the decisions of what needed to be done instead of the advisors that were officially his Secretary of State, his Secretary of the Treasury, etc. Here's Martin Van Buren, one of his most trusted advisors. Life lesson, what can we learn from this? One thing that Andrew Jackson was able to do, he was able to connect to a wide range of people. He was a leader for his soldiers, a leader for the American people. He connected and collaborated with lots of different people, and we can take from that. You have different roles in life constantly. You should teach and give back to people who are younger and less advanced to you at different skills and different things. You should work with people that are on your same level at different things. And then you should keep learning from people who are more advanced at things at your crafts and different things. So we should always be teaching, collaborating, and learning. If we do that, we'll be growing as people and giving back as people and on the pathway to rewarding life. So we'll leave it at that. Make sure you get the life lesson. All right. Thank you.